You know that talent, it can get you noticed, but relationships, they keep you in the room. You could be the most gifted artist in the world, but if nobody knows you, supports you, or connects with you, man, your music will only travel as far as you do. I once heard that your network is your net worth, and I totally believe in that. Let's talk about it. You know, too many artists make the mistake of trying to do everything alone. They hide in the studio, they drop songs online, and they hope anyone and everyone discovers them. But isolation sometimes kills momentum. No matter how talented you are, music is built on community. Doors don't open just because you're waiting. They open because you built the right relationships so that you can walk through those doors. I'm hoping you're understanding what I'm saying. Kanye West, let's talk about him. You know, I was just thinking about him and another artist. But you know, Kanye West, he didn't become a superstar just by producing beats. You got me? He started in a bedroom. I remember when he was producing beats. I remember a long time ago me interviewing Kanye West in Fayetteville, North Carolina. If you don't know where that's at, hey, now you know. You know, you probably never heard of it. Hey, it's okay, but you can Google it. You know, so it was a radio personality, a lot of places all throughout the United States. Did a lot of DJing and radio. Oh man, it's just been an awesome experience. But Kanye West, he connected with Jay-Z. He worked with Rockefeller. He was that production specialist. You understand me? He built credibility through collaborations before he dropped the college dropout. Now, Dame Dash believed in Kanye West when nobody believed in him. Jay-Z was like, look, man, you need to stay a producer. But Kanye West, he understood his potential. He knew his talent. And he said, no, this is what I'm going to do. Dame Dash believed in Kanye West's dream, and eventually the college dropout album was born. You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, I remember being in a place called Greensboro, North Carolina. I was a radio personality there as well, right? I remember meeting a skinny DJ Khaled. Most people don't even remember DJ Khaled when he was skinny, but I remember meeting a DJ Khaled that was mad skinny, right? DJ Khaled, he turned networking into an art form. He mastered building relationships with artists. I remember the time where Ace Hood and DJ Khaled were like this. Everywhere I saw this one, I saw the other. Man, I'm telling you, I'm just walking, even on talking to you, I'm just walking down memory lane in my mind. Oh my goodness, man, it's crazy. But anyway, DJ Khaled, this dude really built relationships with artists across the industry. And he put himself in a space where he could create timeless records. What I'm saying to you is the examples that I'm giving you of Kanye West and DJ Khaled, what they did was they leveraged the connections that they had, and then they took those connections and they leveraged the talent. I'm hoping that you can see that big picture. Now peep this. I once read that I once read something called social capital. You know, sociologists call something social capital. And it's the idea that relationships are resources. You know, your mind, I call that intellectual capital. You get what I'm saying? So social capital is the idea that relationships are like money. Relationships are resources. It's like money. It builds wealth. Networks build opportunities. You know, throughout history, this is what I want you to think about. Yeah. Throughout history now, movements, art, culture, they have advanced. Not because individuals were geniuses and they were isolated, but it advanced by groups of individuals who connected, and they were creators, and then they moved the entire culture forward. You know, I don't know if you've ever studied the Harlem Renaissance in America. I don't know if you're an MPC owner and you know how hip hop crews, before hip hop was called hip hop, how crews were running together, and eventually it created this awesome movement that would eventually be called hip hop. But look, man, greatness is amplified by a network of individuals who have a like mind, who can see that vision. You feel what I'm saying? So if you feel like nobody sees you right now, look, don't retreat. You got to reach out. I always say communication rules the nation, right? So relationships, they start with communication. And if you build a proper relationship, it doesn't diminish your independence. It multiplies your influence. Look, every collaboration, every cosign, every connection is a seed that you are planting in someone else's garden so that you can grow into an opportunity that you may never even imagine. I hope you understand it now. A lot of individuals, I deal with a lot of individuals in the MPC community. Sometimes if you're in the MPC community, it seems like they can't understand that. Look, the big dogs, they're going to deal with the big dogs, but you a little dog. So now who you going to deal with? You think you're supposed to deal with the big dogs when the big dogs are already dealing with the big dogs? Guess what? You need to make an assessment of where you are in life and then deal with the individuals accordingly. So what I want to do is I want to give you a thought process of how to build your network through networking. I want you to reach out weekly, DM 5 producers, 5 artists, 5 curators of music every single week. But when you DM them, I don't want you to DM them with, what can you do for me? I want you to DM them with genuine value. Maybe offer your services, as in, what can I do for you? Hey, I do 1, 2, and 3. This is what I've done. This is what I can do for you if you need that. Offer first. Send beats. Share somebody's track. Promote their work. Lead with service, not selfishness. Show up. Go to local shows, open mics, industry events. Look, those types of rooms are the room that you need to be in, because those are the ones that matter most than the track that you just dropped. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Now, don't get it twisted. Talent matters, but without relationships, it's nowhere that you can go, because nobody knows you, man. Your network is your distribution. Your network is your amplifier. Your network is your net worth. So don't just make music in silence. Build bridges, build connections, build a circle. Because in this music industry, who you know, man, I'm telling you, man, that's your money right there. You feel what I'm saying? And the artists who invest in people will always outlast the artists who only invest in themselves, because your network is your net worth in music. You feel me?
StudioLive10x.com